Hope you guys are having a good night. And today we'll be doing a late night stream set build thing, however you guys are doing. So, I managed to pick up 2 of the 32 January resets. Let me try and get it back here so you can see. We got the Cyclone mech, and let me get us some more light. There we go. And we also got, Jesus, this is huge, the Super Shadow versus Bio Lizard set. We'll save that for last. Kind of crazy that LEGO went all SA2 for the Jan Wave. So let's start off with Tails versus Metal Sonic. And the reason I say SA2 is because both of these sets are based on Sonic Adventure 2. Tails' mech here is pretty much based on his mech in SA2. And it actually reappears in the IDW comics. And as for Metal Sonic, Metal is pretty much playable in the battle mode for SA2. So we got that too. We'll put that to the side. Here's bag one. I think it's pretty wide for the bags. We got our instruction booklet. And let's begin. All right, so obviously we're going to start off with bag one. Jesus, what do they made these bags out of? And so kind of wish that there was a bad Nick to help out Metal Sonic in this set with, but okay. Oh well. So we're going to, so first off we got to put Tails together. Got the head. The head's pretty much the only exclusive thing about Tails in this set. Kind of wish the body had more something like maybe his new torso with his upgrade from SA1. Forgot what that was called. Or like engine oil spilled on him or something. Instead of just... oh well. What can you do? You can only go so far with what you can do. Okay. Now then, let's get started. So I need this. Now we need a brown plate. Where? Ah, here we are. Okay, put that there. Next up, we need a gray plate, which is flat on the bottom. No. Gotta be here somewhere. Aha! Alright. Now then we need to grab, where are they? 2 of these. Okay, so then, where's the second? Come on. Where are you? Ah, I swear, it can be hard to find these pieces sometimes. Ah, Buncho, welcome to the stream. How is everyone's night going? All right. Now we need this gray plate. Tell me about it. Sometimes trying to find the parts can be a hassle. Yeah, like insert that meme of, well, according to your instructions, we don't have that part. Maybe we could find one. What? Do you think this part's gonna show up? Are you serious? All right, so we need those dark gray side brackets. I'm sorry, my legal terminology is kind of rusty. All right, so we just need that. Here we are. Of course, we'd be chilling. It's a nice Friday night. All right, now we need 2 of those circular plates with the hole in the middle. So here's one. And there we go. Oh, it's the Cyclone Mech with Tails Metal Sonic. Currently, we're on bag 1. But that's not the only set for the stream. Later on, we're going to be building this monstrosity. And I actually have a little upgrade piece for Metal Sonic, which we'll get to when we get there. Come on, dang camera. Okay. Next up, we need another one of these. And this. Okay. So I need to flip this around. Place the black plate here. Nice and snug. Now then, we need one of those grips. This part here. And there you are. I haven't really done much streaming. The only time I did was that one Sunday stream where I tried to do FNAF Security Breach, but we didn't really have anyone there, so I was kind of deprived of doing streams for a bit. Now then, where is it? So we need one of these. Go there. We need a flat blue plate. All right. I'll try to stream on some Friday nights when I can. Now then, need to find, where is that flat 1x1 or 1x2? Okay, that will go there. Next up, we need this to go here. Need to grab what looks to be a Chaos Emerald for this next part. Come on. There we are. Now we need another one of those blue plates. So this will go here. Now grab one of those. Put that there. And now we need this to help cover up the emerald. And that will go there. So this is probably where the cockpit will be. Grab one of these. And where's that other one? Oh God. It happened again! Aha! Those plates there. And that there. Okay, next we need grab these plates here. These plates here. Now we need one of these to go here. Now, no, that's not it. Okay, that's, what is that? Nope, wrong. Okay. Ah, here we are. That's one of them we need. There we go. And now we need to put the Fox logo here. Wonder how Tails would react to Fox News. Okay, so we need the opposite side for this one. Come on. Where is that next piece? There we go. True. Now we need one of those sloped pieces that has like vents on the side or something. Come on. There we go. And now we need to do the same on the opposite side. So we'll place this brick here. Where's the? So we would place that there. I have not seen the new Ninjago sets for March yet, no. Been kind of busy with some stuff lately, but oh well. Although I will say, Lego, one thing that will never change about Lego is how scummy they can be at times. Yeah, like that new set, including Moro, looks like a $25 to $30 set at most. How is that sucker like 40? Like, it just continues to make me feel like we're getting less for more. It's so much to buy. It's worth it to buy the sets anymore. Like, Just wait for something like Bricks and Minifigs to have like the minifigures in stock. Yeah, like a lot of Ninjago fans are probably going to spend their money on the combo mech thing for from January, just for the Noct minifigure. All right, where is that last part we need for this? Where? But yeah, aside from some stuff in season 1 of Dragons Rising or season 2 part 1 sets, I haven't really been getting that many new Ninjago sets. Fang? Is that one of the new Forbidden 5 members? Can't recall. Yeah, I will say, one thing I love about Dragons Rising is how they actually make the dragons. I mean, they're in the deck title for a reason. I heard that apparently in March we might be getting the Crossroads, which could be cool. Oh, the Thunderfang set. Oh yeah, I think I've heard of that. Yeah, the where is one of those pieces? I swear if it's under, nope, it's not under the instruction manual. Where is that darn piece? Okay. Oh, there it is. I was looking for a solid minute there. I mean, I thought Crystallized was okay at best. I think one of the biggest reasons people hated it is how they pretty much made Lloyd Oni racist. Because, like, literally, he was just saying, all Onis are evil. You can't care Garmadon because you're an Oni. And it's like, did you forget that Mistake was an Oni? And literally, she sacrificed your life for you? It's like, why are you suddenly racist towards all Oni? I think what would have made more sense is his fear of being part Oni is becoming more like his father, or Garmadon. Like, you know how evil Garmadon was. And, yeah, like, Crystallized, I can see what they were trying to do, but I don't know. I also feel like the original 4 Ninja were so underutilized. Like, for a season that claimed it was going to be the final season for the original series, it kind of felt like it wasted the other 4 Ninja. Another thing I hate is how they pretty much just victimized Nia this whole season. Like, I get it. She pretty much was drained of her water abilities and couldn't use her elemental power. I get that, but Nia at times at best was a Samurai X taxi to help transport the other ninja, and at worst was a damsel in distress, aka the one thing she hated being in season 6. Yeah, like, it should have been something that was either not done at all or saved for the finale. Because we've been around this dang song multiple times before. I get it. They're not going to kill off any of the characters, but at least make Nia's return worthwhile instead of confirming in episode 2, oh yeah, she's figured out a way to come back. Yeah, like imagine her year out in the sea would have helped her understand how to fight the Overlord or something of that caliber, instead of just like imagine she was able to somewhat tap into her dragon formed, or at least the water dragon, to do something against the Overlord with the Ultra Dragon. Like, it could have... Like, I'm not saying that Nia should be the one to kill the Overlord. I know that they needed to save that for the Golden Dragon, but at least let her do something. But yeah, I can see why people don't like Crystallized. Despite the sets being really good, the show, it kind of felt like it was lackluster. It also feels like her and Harumi, oh my god. I liked Harumi in Hunted. Yeah, like... Imagine if the people from the first realm were in this and heard that Lloyd was trying to tap into his Oni form. Like, imagine how traumatized that could have been for them. I don't know. Harumi, I can see what they were trying to do, but Harumi just didn't feel like they fully understood what Harumi was. Like, to Harumi, the only reason Ninjago kept on falling into chaos is because the ninja weren't doing enough for something, if I recall correctly, which is why she wanted to revive Garmadon. And the whole Lloyd thing, it made no sense on why she had feelings for Lloyd. Like, the Overlord literally tries to say, it's because you have feelings for him. And it's like, what feelings? She said in Sons of Garmadon that there was nothing between her and Lloyd. For her, it was all just an act. Go back and look at the beginning of Resurrection episode. Harumi literally says when Lloyd said, leave my mom alone, this is between you and me. And she goes, oh, Lloyd, there was nothing between us. So it literally feels like the writers didn't do their homework. And you can clearly tell that with some lines like, when I was brought back from the Cursed Realm. And it's like, Cursed Realm? The Cursed Realm's been destroyed for years. I guess this came out like, what, 2022. And the Cursed Realm was destroyed 7 years prior. And I know Dragon's Rising can have its faults, but at least Dragon's Rising feels more cohesive and respects the past more than the actual final season of the original series. And I'm not asking for a masterpiece here. We all know at the end of the day, the show is basically made to advertise the sets. That's been a thing in Ninjago's identity since the pilots in 2011. But the reason Ninjago's gone for so long is because the show sold people on these characters. So for Crystallized to pretty much not give two hoots about them, I'm sorry, but There's just too many things Dragon crystallized down for me to say it was a good season. Yeah, well, no, because they couldn't really go back to the 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 Neverrealm because, well, their Traveler's Tea from Ninjago doesn't really work well, as stated by Wu. The reason why he fought the ninja to stop them from getting away with the Traveler's Tea was because he just assumed it would be some suicide mission. He figured that he might never return, which is why he tried to stop the ninja. It was a miracle that they were able to go back. True, but it's probably assumed that they either kept it under lock keeping or destroyed it. True. However, if I remember correctly, there wasn't. I think they said there was like a finite number of what berries they could use. I might have to go back and watch season 11 again. I personally believe why the ninja never used the forbidden spinjitzu technique is because you saw how it basically made them go all loopy. Like how on the way to the final fight in the Fire chapter, Lloyd was basically going on the fritz, and how Wu was pretty much acting all destructive there. And this is especially prominent with Zane, with how off the edge he went, even if it was primarily Vex's corruption. Like the scroll, yes, it does grant you more power than regular Spinjitzu. However, it basically controls you, which is why I believe they stopped using it. Now, one technique I will... Yeah, Vex was kind of annoying. Speaking of the Ice chapter, it kind of feels like they didn't know what to do about Vex, because on one hand, it's like you give this power of trying to feel not useless with Kaiania, but yet your villain for this part is Vex. Because remember, Vex was the one who pretty much started everything in there. So for us to pretty much see him as a laughing stock, it's kind of like, why should I feel intimidated by him? You know? The only seasons, like, I can see what the 11-minute era was trying to do, but some parts just fell out of place at times. No, I don't play that one. Sorry. So another case of something like FNAF Security Breach or Sonic 06. Games that should have had the time that they needed, but were rushed out. Like part of me wonders what security breach could have been if they were just given that time. Like, if the developers at Steelwool were actually given that time that they needed. And in Sonic 06's cases, oh, true, I miss those old games. Like, remember the Tournament Fighter game or the rebooted game or Skybound or the web game games they made for Tournament of Elements or Possession. And oh my god, as much crap I give the Ninjago movie, I will say the game was fun. Because, trust me, I don't like the movie that much, but the game was very good. Yeah, I'm still on the fence of them giving Lloyd green eyes. Like, I get to symbolize him being the Green Ninja and having all that power, but I don't know. Yeah, Jay's old hair. I hate the fact that they stopped making him being a ginger. As well as them gutting his eyebrow notch. Like, I get it, it's an eyebrow notch. It's not that important, but it was part of Jay's core design. Yeah, like, Kai's hair, it looks somewhat stupid, sure, but I see what they were trying to go for on his original design. Basically making him look like his hair is actually on fire. Because, you know, master of fire and whatnot. I will say I do like some of the other redesigns, like Cole. I can see what I can appreciate that one, that design they did for him. I don't know, I kind of prefer Zane's old design. Something about the haircut, I'm not sure about, but that might just be a me problem. Alright, where's that other piece? Ah, there it is. Yeah, like, Another thing, one thing I will say about when they made Zayn go titanium is they just abused him more and more as the show went on. Like, we get it, he's a robot. You can get away with doing horrible stuff to robots, but it was just sad. One thing that seems like they learned in Dragon's Rising is to not make Zayn being basically a horror victim. Like, I'm surprised that a villain hasn't mutilated him at this point. Oh, yeah. That spider thing Mr. E implanted. Remember the theories that were going on around the time where where speculated that Mr. E was going to be Echo Zane? Where is that next piece? Ah, there we go. Oh, so basically, there are a lot of theories going around with Mr. E, where since he was an android like Zane, it was believed that he was going to be Echo Zane. Oh, honestly, I'm not sure if they will, because Echo Zane was pretty much locked to the lighthouse, and with the whole merge thing, we know that some people were lost during the merge. So for all we know, Echo Zane could have been one of those that died during it. But that's just what I believe. That's, of course, there is a chance that he could come back, but he's kind of been obscure. Yeah, probably that. Because Echo Zane's been obscure since 2016, and that was 9 years ago. So yeah, I'm gonna have to be honest. I don't think Echo Zane is around now. Tell me about it. I remember when season 6 was just starting to come out. I also remember watching this one marathon for Lego cartoons as a kid back in 2015. There we go. And now it's time to build the cannon! Like, next year Ninjago is going to turn 15 years old. I know, tell me about it. Here we go. And now, I know, tell me about it. We have the cannon! So wait, where did these go? Yeah, I've pretty much seen everything at least once. Like from all the specials to every season. Like well, I haven't been paying that much attention to the comics mix that they did for like Garmadon. So far, I've only read the first chapter for like Shatterspin. Yeah, season 3 was not that interesting. Like, oh yeah, Ninjago actually has some comics. In fact, I have a few in my room. Let me go grab them real quick. Twice, I think. Once in the Digiverse, and the other time when Zane sacrificed himself. But yeah, like here. They made 2 different Garbodon series. One that's basically meant to show where he was in between March of the Oni and Crystallized, which is kind of ambiguous now since Crystallized pretty much jumped everything. And Shatterspin, where during their young days, Garbodon apparently went to the realm where the Forbidden Five were to learn Shatterspin, been during the Serpentine War. Which, I mean, cool, I guess. I don't know, I need to catch back up. Alright, got the gray plate. Yeah, like, imagine part 1 was the startup of a war. Season 2 was the ninjas being pushed back. And season 3 would be the end of the war. Like, yeah, that could have, with that extra time, Crystallized could have been better. But unfortunately, we did not get that time. Though I am glad that we have Dragons Rising now. Yeah, that just made no sense. Like, we had like a cameo of a few here and there, but imagine we had the entire Serpentine War helping out. I mean, the entire tribe of Serpentine. Like, they could have helped out with taking down Pythor. Like, imagine Scales get to take down Pythor for all the trouble that he put in the Serpentine through during season 1. Yeah, because there was the Anaconda, which were the most powerful. Let's see here. The Hypnobri, which... Then the Fangpire, Constricti, and the Venomari. Because, I don't know, it feels kind of weird that none of the Serpentine were really around. And again, you can't have every character come back for a big Avengers Endgame level moment. But if they're going to market this as the finale for the original series, it should have gone out with a boom, not with a whimper. And I get it. We're on back 2 now. Oh, hello, Ariana. Welcome to the stream. Well, let's be honest. A lot of us have similar ideas. Because literally, Lego had an infinite creative ideas here. Like, there could have been so much more. Alright, so for this next step, we're going to build Metal Sonic. Yikes, I'm really going to need to do a lot of upgrading for this guy. And before I attach the head, got a little upgrade thing I worked on for Metal Sonic. So I'm going to take this little armor piece thing, and this... So for Metal Sonic, since he doesn't really have the shoulder pads on this one, I customized one of my Wolf Mask Warrior pieces to basically give him those shoulder pads that he has on his design. And there we go. Now we got a more accurate looking Metal Sonic. Because, hold on. Let me see if the render is on the side here. Because, like, look here. Metal Sonic has those, like, shoulder pads that are above that shoulder pad looking area. And so the closest thing I would have would be the Wolf Mask Warrior piece. Because, yeah, if you see me, I do a lot of custom paints on here. Like, for instance, around the time of Shadow Generations, I made this custom Doom Shadow wing piece here. And since I had a spare Sonic lying around, I made this custom Scourge minifigure. For those who don't know, Scourge was basically an evil anti-Sonic from a different universe in the Archie comics. I also painted Shadow's shoes to be more accurate and gave him these golden Lord of the Rings rings. Yeah, if I have a spare or something, I'll basically use it to make a different character. Like, since I already have Supersonic, I'm going to be using the one that comes in the Biolizard set to... You beat me to the punch there, my friend. When it's finished, I'll do a short on it. But let's get back to the build. So for Metal Sonic, we have these two Power Blast pieces. And I think these are supposed to represent his overdrive mode. Because in games like Sonic CD, if Battle Sonic would be behind you, he would basically activate his like overdrive ability where he would blast through not just you, but the obstacles on the course like spikes. And something cool is that you can do this cool thing where it looks like he's in flight mode. But I'm just going to keep the head on like this for normal. Trust me, it's really good. The Sonic series sets are actually really good. I'd recommend starting off with the Sonic vs. Death Egg Robot set, if you can find it, that is, because you get Sonic and Eggman in that set, as well as one of the most iconic Eggman robots, the Death Egg Robot. So I'd recommend starting with the Sonic vs. Death Egg Robot set, since you get the main protagonist, the main character, and the main villain. And Walmart. But let's get back to it. Alright, so we need to... So, since we have the main cockpit and the two guns done, I think we're going to be building up the legs next. So, we're going to need to take that. But yeah, trust me, some Sonic sets are pretty expensive. Like, just getting the Bio-Lizard set and the... no, I live in Arizona. Trust me, summers here are atrocious. Yeah, like I remember the internet bill would literally be high due to the fact that due to how hot it is. Currently over here it's 9:26. But yeah, trust me. Coolio. Alright, so we need to stack 2 of these gray pieces. Alright. Now then we need to grab one of these. My least favorite? Ooh, that's a tough one. As much as I love the Juggo, there are some real stinkers. Like, I'm gonna have to be honest. My least favorite has to be Crystallized. Because there's so much stuff they could have done better. And I know it could have been better because I've seen them do better. Tournament of Elements is my favorite season in Ninjago because of how much it gets right. It not only explains the world building, but legitimately does so much good. It put an end to that stupid love triangle subplot and Rebooted. And on top of that, it raised some questions for later seasons, like just what is the Cursed Realm? What was the deal of Kai and Nia's parents? Like, it had so much good. I'm not saying every season needs to be Tournament of Element levels of quality, but at least something to the consistent line of, like, say, possession. Because Tournament of Elements was done so good. It's why I hate seasons like Crystallized, where it just feels like, why did we need this? What purpose does knowing that the Overlord was building up his power all this time do? Like, it just feels pointless. Yeah, because it actually raised the question, did Kai truly know his parents like he thought he did? Which is why it was such a perfect segue for Hands of Time. Perfectly set up Hands of Time. Which, although Hands of Time was kind of mid, it is, I'll say. Some of the stuff from that season was done, like the Kai and Nia and their parent stuff was done pretty good. Another thing I love about Tournament, well, that's if they stop floating through space and time at random. Because if I recall correctly, when they did the 10th anniversary specials back in 2021, Crux and Acronics were pretty much still floating through space and time at random. So I'm not sure how they'll be able to bring them back. Though a good theory of mine on how they could is with the merge. Because if the merge pretty much smashed all the realms together like Play-Doh, what if it also affected space and time? Exactly. Like, the merge caused so much disaster, like, it could have been the answer. It could be the answer on how Chronics and Crux are back. One thing I hope we learn in Season 3 of Dragon's Rising is how and why did Wu cause the merge? Because it was stated in Season 1 that the capturing of a Source Dragon is what caused the merge, but then we get told Wu caused the merge. So maybe my theory is that Wu somehow led Imperium to one of the Source Dragons, which would be a betrayal, but I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Until we get confirmation, this is the best we got. That somehow Wu led Roz to the Source Dragon. Because, as stated in Season 1... Well, no, because remember, they said that a Source Dragon died during Season 2, Part 2. Not before or after the merge happened. So it was most likely not that. So yeah, the only clues we have on how the merge happened is Roz capturing the Source Dragon in that we saw in Imperium, the one that allowed Lloyd to be its conduit, and the fact that Wu apparently. Oh yeah, the Source Dragon motion basically gave Lloyd, I think it was a scale or a dagger, which would basically in a time of peril basically allow him to summon her. Let's see here. Huh? I think I put them on the wrong sides. I was pretty much planning on building both sets tonight. Yeah, I think I goofed up on building this. Oh, come on now. Ugh. I just don't really get tired that much. Yeah, I'm good. The stream will probably go on till like 11:30 or so. That's if we don't finish the sets up to that point. Wait, hold on a minute. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm planning on Ariana. Not great. Ugh. Okay, let me see here. So this will slot into. Am I doing something wrong? No, it's not gonna be there. Okay, so that's gonna go there. All right. Okay, that's in there. And it looks like this is gonna slot. So that means I need to grab this. All right. So yeah, so we got that. Yep. Think I got it. Welcome back. All right. Got one of the upper thighs on the leg done. Now to do the other side. Okay. No. This is the Tornado 3. The mech that Tails uses in Sonic Adventure 2. Alright. Good night, Ariana. Alright, now that we have that, okay, we need and if memory serves me correct, we need to put this here. Ah, there we go. It's all right. We're all here to just chill and talk. And now slag. Okay. Now put these yellow vent looking pieces here. Okay. Now put this part in here. And now need to put what looks to be this. Okay, and now slide this part in. Now this black pin. And now grab this ball joint. Come on, there we go. Now put this in. Got to make sure they're parallel to each other. Yeah, it's currently 9:43 over here. Now we need to grab this for one of the wings. Now then we need to grab this. All right, I forgot to reattach this piece. Not too sure. I don't really stream that much. Like, this is the second time I've done streams. Possibly later around tomorrow night. Maybe around 9-ish or so. Maybe 8:50. I don't know. No, I'll have to check and see how my schedule is. I don't really stream that much because I like to do comedy sketches featuring Sonic characters. Speaking of which, since I have Metal Sonic now, I can do some more comedy sketches. Now then, where's one of those? Ah, here we are. Okay, and then need to do the same as before. I'll have to think about that one. Maybe I'll do that. What? Do this one up here. Where's my other Sonic? Ah, here we are. I'm the true Sonic faker. You don't stand a chance. Just look at your hand. What? What's going on? I'm a robot. My life is pointless. You know that one? Alright. Just search up, I'm the true Sonic faker. You don't stand a chance when you get the chance to. Alright. We'll just be chilling here. Where's that next one? Here we are. Here we are. Now we need to put that joint there. Now, need to put the black pin through this. All right, welcome back. And we just finished the other leg. I think we just have to do the feet. And there we go. So we just need to finish up on the feet and we should be done. Maybe, hopefully. I don't know. So we'll be able to go super for the Bio Lizard. Let's see here. These are relatively new pieces, unless I'm mistaken. This set only has 2. So we're pretty much on the last section here. And Need to put this black bar piece on both of them. Then okay, put these yellow. That's cool. Someone actually did this custom Giganto from Sonic Frontiers in Lego form. I think another guy did Supreme for like Final Horizons. All right, now then just need to grab this one. It looks like we poured it here. Oh yeah, that one was really good. Can't remember who did it, but massive props to that guy. And we got the legs done. So now we just need to make these back wheels. Tell me about it. Like, you do not want to know the kind of crap I had to put up with my sibling. Come on. Fit into that stupid wheel. All right, now then just need to put this on. And now we just need to do one more. Where is Rich? Here somewhere. Ah, here we are. Oh, come on. Ugh. I swear, trying to put the wheels on can be frustrating. And now we just need to you don't have to. And it looks like we just need to put this up here. And I think we are done. So now we have Tails' Cyclone Mech completed. Here, let me get it closer to be in frame. So yeah, this would basically be the Cyclone Mech that Tails would use to battle Eggman's Eggmobile Mech in SA2 or Sonic Adventure 2. For size comparison, here it is next to the Death Egg robot. And now that we got Tails' Cyclone Mech done, it's time we move on to the big boy. Piece-wise for the biology set, it's going to be 419. Well, you know what they say, no time like the present. Alright, so let's see here. We got bag 2. We got what looks to be the wires for the BioLizard. Bag 3. So we got 4 bags apparently. Coolio. Ah, yes, this stupid launcher. What? 5 bags? If anyone would say, all right, you might want to strap in, boys. We're in for the long haul. All right, so first off, he's going to be building Super Shadow. And here we are. Got both the Super Hogs now. And for comparison, here is Super Shadow, next to Supersonic, and my upgraded Shadow. That's not good. It appears my battery is on a lower percentage. We are pretty much going. Apologies, our camera setup fell a bit under. But we're pretty much going to be skipping this whole stations. I already have the egg grocer set one. So we're pretty much going to be skipping the whole speed sphere thing. It is? Oh crap. I think I'm on 10%, boys. Give me a moment. Meant to go grab my charger. Huh. That's interesting. Might have to. Might have to cut. I might have to cut this stream short. But rest assured, I'll have the entirety of the set built up by tomorrow. My battery is kind of cutting out right now. Well, see you guys later. Peace out.